right, welcome to The Explainer. We're going to jump right in today with a story that might feel, well, a little too familiar. It's a tale about big dreams, the little delays that get in the way, and two very powerful seeds that could honestly change how you see your own life.
You know that feeling, right? You have these massive goals, this crystal clear picture of what you want, but when it's actually time to do the thing, you just kind of say, I'll start tomorrow. It's that classic, super frustrating battle between the person you want to be and the person who just wants to stay on the couch.
So if any of that sounds familiar, you're going to want to stick around, because the story we're about to get into makes a pretty bold promise. It just might change the way you look at that internal battle forever.
Okay, let's get into the first part of our story. It's time to meet our main character. His name is Amir, and let me tell you, this guy is a man of big, big dreams. So, this is Amir. He's 25, he's got his health, his strength, and he is not shy about his ambitions. He paints this amazing picture for anyone who will listen. Fields shining with gold, more wealth than he knows what to do with. I mean, you got to admire the vision, right? But, and this is a big but, here's what's actually happening. There's this massive gap between what Amir says and what Amir does. When the sun comes up and other farmers are getting to work, he's still in bed, literally dreaming about success. When they're sweating it out, he's in the shade talking about his grand plans. He is totally in love with the idea of success, but he's pretty much allergic to the actual work. And this is where things start to get interesting. His wise old uncle comes to visit, and he doesn't see a future rich farmer. He just sees the truth, right there in front of everyone. A perfectly good field of land, totally empty, neglected, just dry soil where there should be life.
Okay, so this is the turning point. The uncle has heard, "I'll do it tomorrow," one too many times. He decides it's time for a lesson, and it all starts with a very strange little gift.
So he pulls out two small bags, and inside, he says, are magic seeds. He hands them to Amir and basically says, look, these aren't ordinary seeds. The one you choose to plant will decide everything. The choice is all his.
And this right here, this is the choice, laid out plain and simple. On one hand, you have the ambition seed. It needs work, daily care, daily watering, but the payoff is huge, a tree of wealth. On the other hand, you've got the laziness seed. It needs nothing. It grows all by itself, and its only job is to spread like a weed and destroy everything.
And Amir, he gets it instantly. The choice is obvious. Of course I'll plant the ambition seed, he says. He wants success, not a field of weeds. But then, oh, you know what's coming, don't you? In the very next breath, that old habit kicks in. I'll plant it tomorrow. And yep, we all know how this part of the story goes. One tomorrow bleeds into the next. Days turn into weeks. And before you know it, life gets in the way. Sleeping in, talking, dreaming, and Amir completely forgets about those two little seeds and the choice he was supposed to make. All right, so now we get to the part where the bill comes due. After weeks of doing nothing, Amir finally wanders out to his field, and what he finds is not what he was dreaming about.
And let's just say shocked doesn't even begin to cover it. The sight that hits him is the cold, hard proof of all those weeks of inaction.
The field was a total disaster. That laziness seed had just exploded. We're talking thick, monstrous weeds choking everything. And buried somewhere deep underneath all that chaos was the little ambition seed, weak, tiny, and pretty much dead from getting no water and no care at all. And in that one moment, standing there in a field of his own making, he saw his future. His grand dream of golden crops wasn't just on hold. It was actively being strangled, turning into a nightmare right before his very eyes. When his uncle shows up again, he spells it out. He looks at the field of weeds and explains the whole point of his little test. The field is Amir's life. Ambition, he says, is like a delicate little seed. You have to nurture it every single day, or it just withers and dies. But laziness? Laziness is a weed. It thrives on neglect, and it will absolutely destroy everything.
But here's the thing. This story doesn't end in a field of weeds. It's really a story about change. Hitting rock bottom was exactly the wake-up call Amir needed. So let's see how this really painful lesson sparks a total transformation.
For the very first time, there was no tomorrow. Before the sun even thought about rising, Amir was in that field. He started ripping out those weeds with his bare hands. It was brutal work. His back ached, his hands were bleeding, but for the first time, he didn't stop. He just kept going.
And this is so important. The change didn't happen overnight. It wasn't some movie montage. It was slow. It was daily. Day after day, he pulled weeds and watered that one little seed. And slowly, it grew into a strong plant. And then, over the years of consistent daily effort, it finally became that great tree of wealth his uncle promised. And in the end, he became a rich farmer. But it was way more than that. His entire reputation changed. He wasn't the lazy dreamer anymore. He became known all over the village as the guy who faced his own laziness head-on and won.
So, you can probably see where this is going. This story, at its heart, has nothing to do with farming and everything to do with us. It's about that field that we all have to take care of, our own lives.
It's such a simple but powerful idea, right? That inside each of us right now, we have these two seeds. The seed of ambition, holding all of our dreams and all of our potential, and that seed of laziness, which just loves excuses and delays.
So the big question is, how do we make sure the right seed wins? Well, the story basically gives us a clear 4-step playbook. 1, you gotta pull the weeds. That means you have to actively stop making excuses. 2, start today. No more tomorrow. Just do one small thing right now. 3, water it daily. Consistent, small actions are way more powerful than one big, heroic effort. And 4, you just have to keep going, because that daily discipline, that's the magic that turns a tiny seed of a dream into your actual reality.
And that really brings it all down to the only question that matters. It's not about what you'll do next year, or next month, or even tomorrow. It's about this moment, right now. So, which seed will you water today?